your peak performance, right? To be the healthiest, strongest, smartest version of you, so you can dream bigger, you can fly higher. And I'm not really prepared, but then I realized, maybe I can share with you what I'm actually cooking right now. So check this out. This is, take a guess, do you know what this vegetable is? It is actually sweet potato leaves. So I don't think anyone's ever had sweet potato leaves before, but it's actually edible. It's very high in vitamin K1, so that is, it's not very bioavailable, but it's really good source of fiber. Check out how green and luscious that look, right? Delicious vegetable. It's a great way to get a heap of fiber. Now you might notice that normally I don't use a non-stick pan, but this particular non-stick pan is not Teflon, it's titanium coated. And one of my philosophies anyway is, wherever possible, I try to use it's risk mitigation, right? We want to minimize the risk of something going into our system impacting our performance, and this is my way of using the right cooking utensils. If I had a choice, I would go with stainless steel, which is even cleaner. But this is all I could get from the supermarket. As you know, I'm traveling, so I'm looking to minimize the amount of chemicals I'm putting into my body. And anyway, forget about the pan. This pan is not Teflon, it's titanium coated, and it has a 10-year warranty and doesn't scrape off even if you use metal, right? So it's pretty safe for executive warrior eating. And this vegetable is just very simple, so simple. It's so simple to eat healthy. All I had is a bit of, I'll show you what I'm using, a liquid coconut MCT oil. Now be careful with this. If you're not used to MCT, you have too much of this, you're going to get disaster pants. Alright, so you've been warned. If you're starting out, just maybe a little bit of this and add a bit of ghee or grass-fed butter, and man, smells amazing when you've got just a little bit of the right oil, a bit of garlic, let the pan fry a little bit, and then you chuck your vegetable in, and that is a meal that takes less than a few minutes to get right. And you don't want to overcook it, right? Check it out, right? Just perfect, just lightly cooked, and it doesn't have to be very hot. A bit of sea salt, and this is, I'm using a Himalayan sea salt. Now you might be wondering why there are other salts like this, for example the table salt, and it says, well, it's naturally evaporated sea salt, should be good, right? No, right? Now look, if you take it, it's probably not going to kill you, but you're not going to perform your best. So if you care about your performance, you want to read the ingredients. Let's have a look at this. So I just want to teach you to read the ingredient. And ingredient, natural sea salt. Do you read the anti-caking agent? Right, 554 potassium, and then potassium iodide. Why do they add? It's iodized salt, so they've added iodine. Anti-caking agent is usually aluminum, or as US people, you got my friends US call aluminum based. It's a heavy metal, and you really, because it's already ground up, so you want to stop it from caking up together. If you care about performance, you probably do not need aluminum in your blood, right? You want to go as natural as possible. And getting a sea salt, this is crumbled up, but it's not fine enough to require a caking agent, right? So what that means is it's pretty rough. So you do need to kind of just grind it up and do your salt bay thing, right? There you go. And then it's perfectly cooked piece of executive warrior approved vegetable. And if you eat, let's say, you imagine this is your plate, right? This is how you want a portion size. That is vegetable, probably about, you only need this amount of protein. And if you do want a carbohydrate, you can, chuck in a sweet potato here and there, and that is probably just about the right proportion, right? Like one, and then the rest protein, and heap of healthy fat. And that is a really simple meal to put together. Literally took minutes. And who says it takes a lot of time? It's complicated to cook, right? Just cook simply, cook easily, and it's absolutely delicious. Smells amazing. Can't wait to dig into those. Alright, so that is enough of me blabbing on, just sharing a bit about what I'm eating, what I'm using to make myself bulletproof, resilient, strong, and powerful, and able to perform at my best at all times. There you go. I'll stop there, and I'll catch